City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. Smash the like button by coming in. We have here the WBO welterweight champion, Brian Norman Jr. in Saudi Arabia, man. How's everything going with you?
Do everything going wonderful, man. It's fight week. We almost here. Shoot, it's about that time.
I mean, how's the whole the fan base and the media, taking you, perceiving you as a champion coming into this country?
I believe everything been cool so far. Of course, today was a whole bunch of media stuff going on today. Um, that's what I feel like. It just is what it is. A part of the game.
What does this training camp and this lead up to this fight mean to you? Obviously you're 24 years old right now, undefeated. You're in the top of your game, you're top of your hype. How was the training camp?
Now the training camp was wonderful. I learned a lot throughout my career so far regarding what to do, what not to do. Sometimes you got to push it, sometimes pull it back, things of that nature. So, now this been on point, and as you see this, oh yeah, I've been fighting as is anyway. So I already came into camp in shape, on point anyway. So it was just more tighten up on the small details.
What do you think about, as far as mental warfare is concerned? I mean, we've been seeing on social media people talking about, your weight, photoshopping. I mean, obviously the two fathers are great promotional assets to this event per se, but you tell me, is it anything different from this fight versus, all the other ones, mental attitude?
No, not at all. I mean, I know who I am, and I trust who I am. I trust the work that I put in, so I won't let what people say alter my opinion about myself. I know real life, so I got people out there talking about something that they don't even see in person. So, I don't really care about what the people say. I know what's going on this side.
You talked about that when it comes down to, people's with resumes, and he's talked about, who has he fought. When you as a fighter, you as a boxer alone, how do you view that? Because, listening to some of your interviews leading up to the fight, you could see that he has also flaws in his resume, and you look at yourself as more equal. Some people feel like you need to show more. I look on BoxRec, they got Devin Haney as the number one welterweight, and they have you as the number two. In ring, they have you as number one. I'm looking at the odds making right now. Shout out to Jet DraftKings. They got you as a minus 120 now, and him as a minus 105. What do you feel like the people believe in this fight?
Really, I don't focus on that aspect to it, but I'm gonna go back to the ranking system you was talking about, and regarding the fact that he was above me. This is how I look at that. So now, has he been fighting quote unquote top guys longer than me? I would say yes. He has been a name longer than me, and we all know names hold weight. So that's why he is above me regarding that aspect to it. But welcome to the real world where that your name don't matter, only real life matter. So and in my head, I'm the best ever.
When he talks about the levels, you're two steps below him when it comes down to levels. Top Ring has the best matchmaking. You stand toe to toe in front of him, and you're listening to this. What do you really say as far as the actual competition itself? You've been having some great performances, back to back KOs, and this game is all about performances, and you're building your name through those. I mean,
Mhm.
you tell me, when it comes to those levels and him saying you're two steps behind, how do you take that?
I take that for what it is. It's like, okay, his thing was, I'm knocking out these guys. I'm showing my power with guys. I'm supposed to do that too. You fought guys when you was coming up as well, and you didn't do what you was supposed to do. You feel me? You still went the distance. You had the same opportunity. You could have got a knockout like I did in my last fight. You the one before that, or the one before that, but you wasn't doing that. So with my opposition, I did accordingly what I was supposed to do. Pop said, "If they don't belong in the ring, get them out." I did that. Obviously, we see he didn't do the same. So I'm not saying he's not a hard worker or anything like that. It's just I see flaws in the statements that he tried to say about me. It's like, no, I'm really like that. And now it's just your turn to so-called show these levels that you're speaking of.
In the face off, he's taking some quotes from Floyd Mayweather, and instantly, you're in the table and you gravitate to him and you throw it in his face. Um, as far as the mental war, do you feel like you're winning that aspect?
I don't really think about that aspect to it, but he definitely know that he can't budge me mentally. And I don't care about being loved or liked or disliked, but you will respect me. And he definitely respect me.
When it comes to A side and B side in this fight, how do you feel about it?
That don't really matter to me. I mean, of course, I'm the champion. But it got my name second, a whole bunch of stuff like that. That's the business aspect to it. Like, okay, cool. I just tapped it on the chin, but that's just for the looks of it all. I don't really trip on that aspect to it.
Right, right. As far as like, you've been in the ring with like the best of them, as far as sparring is concerned, and actual guys that competed at, full out welterweights. Do you feel like this weight situation could be a factor, just knowing that he's really jumping into a real world class welterweight right from the start?
I'd say he been actually supposed to be up here with us, with me, right here at this weight class. Like, not seeing him face to face, like we at the exact same size. So, I feel like this finally his first, I'm gonna say 50-50 fight. Everything on the even play. Shoot, almost the same. Both same height, same size for real, same arm length. So it's the first time that he's real deal fight somebody just like him. He only had a few other fights. Somebody his size. Of course, Ryan Garcia was his size. Jose Ramirez was his size, and there was one guy. I think he did get a knockout back in whatever. I think 2019.
Antonio Moran?
Um, I don't know his name, but I think it was that guy. But yeah, you feel me? So he really hasn't fought, and then but he was a smaller guy size wise. So I think this is the first time. Well, not the first time. These are one of the few times that he's fight somebody actually his size.
He also says in the round table with you and Chris Maddox that don't be surprised, don't remember this day, if as far as him knocking you down. You talk about standing in the pocket. People talk about this, Tom and Jerry stuff. How do you feel like this fight really plays out?
We shall see. I know for a fact he ain't gonna sit in no pocket with me at all. And even still, this for all the fighters. I want y'all to realize something. Just because you sit in the pocket don't mean you got to get hit. So, once again, the boxing game is not a rock'em sock'em thing. Take your time. Just because I'm on the inside don't mean nothing. Like, you can take little small steps over here. You feel me? Just little angles or whatever. Take control of your opponent, control the head, things of that nature. Step around them, still right there in the pocket. So, if he try to stay right there for 3 seconds, I bet he get out that kitchen.
Mm. When he talks about, Chris Maddox, when he talks about, not making the fight entertaining and, like the Jose Ramirez fight, he specifically said it's not my fault that he can't cut the ring off. You know, for the people out here, you know what I mean, that really enjoy this game of boxing, when you hear stuff like that, do you feel like right from the jump, do you feel like he's gonna play into your game plan?
We shall see, but I know for a fact that is what's going to happen anyway. I don't fight anybody else fight. I fight my fight. So, what he said about dude not being able to cut the ring off, he right. That's his fault. Like, when I was watching that fight, I realized he was actually there. He just didn't take the proper precautions, like throw a jab or something like that. You feel me? So, like, he could have tried harder, or, put more output, anything like this. Two people in the ring. Devin was the only one. And then Devin was winning the fight. So that means you need to change something. So no, I ain't gonna even put that on Devin. Of course, the entertainment value. He didn't win in that aspect, but at the end of the day, he won. And that's really did what matter. And look at where he at now, off of the win. And where's Jose Ramirez right now, off the loss? We don't know. So I can't really fault him for that. He won the fight. Now he can worry about bigger and better things. While the other guy, he didn't make the proper adjustments. So hey, look how life worked.
When's the first time that you ever thought that this was gonna happen? Like how many like months, years have you set eyes on Devin knowing that this could happen? November 22nd.
Sure. Believe it or not, I never thought it would happen because, of course, like I said before, he was at 135. And then he just had got to 140. So I'm thinking maybe he gonna be right here for a little minute. So now I really wasn't thinking about it. And then I believe right before my Jisasaki fight, he tried to call me trash. And then literally a few days after my fight, it was less than a week. We had all of this lined up already. So it was literally just right after Jisasaki fight, all of this started happening.
Do you feel like, you have to, win inside 12 just due to the circumstances?
Um, I don't trust the business of boxing. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a lot of fighters that got twisted by it. It's a lot of fighters that got lost in it, and they will do it blatantly and say, "Do something about it." You feel me? And nothing will change. So that's why I always try to do and handle everything myself because I ain't got time to play them games. I'm going against the grain. I'm betting on myself. I know what's going on. It's like I ain't got nobody behind me for real. So why y'all want me to win? I'm not on y'all side. I'm not with y'all. I ain't trying to up y'all or anything like that. I'm just out here on my own hustle. I'm my own man. I'm my own island pretty much. So it's just like, why would they even try to help me out? You feel me? So that's how I go into every fight. And shoot, I gotta go out there and get mine.
He's had the physical advantage in most of his fights. Not the Ryan Garcia fight. I think Ryan was a little bigger than him. And then other fights, I think, the Ramirez, we can't really test that, right? So I mean, with these other ones that he's had those advantages, do you feel like that's could be a big advantage for you? Just knowing that, you have that size advantage, do you feel like that will make a big part play a big factor in this one?
You saying I got the size advantage?
Yeah.
I'm really not that big of a guy. I'm be real with you. So I think me and him are actually the same as that size, like literally on point with it. But I feel like what matters most is how you carry it. Like I can go into the gym and spar heavyweights, which I do all the time. I spar heavyweight and I can push them back. I can bully them. You get what I'm saying? And not even on no I gotta dig real deep type thing. No, like I can just budge you a little bit and they fall off balance, they fall in here. You get what I'm saying? So um I feel like it's more so a foundation type thing. I don't know how to even explain it. Like it's just something deep. You feel me? Like I guess you say because I'm country or something like that, like country strong or whatever. But no, it's just to me, it's just how you carry that same weight.
When you
But hold up. For example, same thing with me and Dev. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman have the same exact everything. Believe it or not. If you go look at, well, I would say young George. If you go look at it, there's the same weight, same height, all of that. But one is known as a power puncher, one is known as a speed fighter. You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
So it's all about how they foundation is set.
You're talking about the old school fighters. You got Marvin Hagler, the War Hat. He's from out here in the Massachusetts area. Is that like something that you're trying to, send a message that you want to be, how he was like the ruler of the middleweight, you being the ruler of the welterweight? Do you see yourself here for a long time?
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna say first of all I brought the hat because I mean it's a nice hat, man. Like look at it, got the red with the white busting off that thing. You feel me? So no, the hat just hard like that. You feel me? But no, I definitely do wanna same way he took over 160 and like just you feel me? He blocked that whole lane off. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm finna do right here at 147.
Right, right. And do you feel like this fight will kind of take place in a war? just to get that victory? Do you feel like you have to take it there, and that's why you also representing it as well?
if need be.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you feel like, the fans will get to see out of you? You've been surprising us with like early KOs, back to back. Tell me, as far as the style's concerned, right? What does Devin Haney bring out of you that you feel like you haven't been able to show the public to this day?
That it goes worldwide, it goes global on what I do and who I am. A lot of, yeah, they say my fights have been against flat-footed fighters that come forward and sit there and just eat those shots. It's like, okay,
Yeah, it did. Smash a like button, ladies and gentlemen. I think you took the camera out. Maybe I could take you out of the room and then put you back on. That's what it is. Someone called you. All right. You want me to take it? Did you take out the? Did you take out the visual? All right. I'll remove you. Smash a like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Salute to everybody in the live. Salute to Brian Norman Sr. in the building. H. Holiday people, what's going on? Mill City. Who do I have in the fight? Hold on, man. Let's get back, Norman. Let's get back to regular scheduled program. All right, we good.
yeah, but nah, everything goes global. He's not that kind of guy. He's not going to sit there and just take punches, as y'all like to say. So he's perfect for that. Everything I do is global and go for the guys that sit there, try to box, counter punch, whatever style you bring it. My style goes global.
People in the comments they're saying, "Hey, are you gonna be going for the body?" He's obviously showing the rib cage. Do you feel like some of these pictures, what do they mean? Do you feel like is obviously he said something about it not being Photoshop? Is that what message you think he was trying to him and Bill trying to do to you?
I really haven't been paying attention to no pictures or anything like that. Um, Regardless, my whole thing on that is the same thing he said to me. Muscles don't win fights. Um, he tried to call me small. He going through a whole. It's I don't hey I'm not I don't care about that, brother. So it's just ain't nobody tripping on any of that. You feel me? We gonna step into the ring, and that's where it gets busy.
Okay, okay. Salute to your father. Thank you for the 10 piece. That boy good. Coming to America, boy. That boy real good.
That boy good.
Talk about like the magnitude of this fight, man. This is obviously the biggest fight that you've been in, but it's in Saudi Arabia. Does it feel as big, like as far as you just had a little media day? I know it's only Monday, but I mean, you tell me, you had one yourself back home as well, and it looked busy in there as well.
I'm on my hustle, dog. You feel me? This is my land. This is my world. I'm taking over the whole boxing game. Y'all feel like I'm just trying to get little small things right now or whatever. I'm thinking bigger than what y'all can ever think of. You feel me? Think about Floyd Mayweather. He said, I'm going to be TBE. Think about Muhammad Ali. He said, I'm going to be the greatest. You feel me? That's where I'm trying to go. I look up to those guys right there. That's like, hold up. They human just like me. They had 24 hours just like me. And better yet with Floyd, we had the same dimensions, 5'8", 72-inch reach. You see how far he took it, why I can't take it just as far. He beat Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez moved all the way up to 175 and became a champion, if I ain't mistaken. He became a champion up there?
Yeah,
When
Canelo at
Ko-
175. Yeah,
Kovalev, is that the fight?
yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? And he beat that guy. You feel me? So it's like, how far can I take this boxing game? Let's take it back. David Tool, 5'7". The white cowboy, I think he was like 5'5" or something. You feel me? Up that heavyweight or cruiserweight also. So it's just how far can I take this thing right here? How if I just stay on this one road, when does it end? You feel me? And I'm gonna have the best suited up car, gonna have the best gas mileage, the best engine, the best everything. Finna have the leather seats played out. You get what I'm saying? And just finna keep going. You feel me? And by the end of it all, I'm gonna look back and be like, my God, damn, boy, what the hell I done did? You feel me? So that's the whole game plan. I want everybody to study me how I study the greats. That's my motto. The
You
fact
know,
that you mention me with all these great fighters or
mhm.
whatever, that's what I want to see. You see how people saying who would have won between Terrence Crawford and Floyd? I don't care what your answer is or anything like that. It's the fact that you mentioned his name with Floyd. Do you understand the power in that? How great Floyd Mayweather is, and you put his name in that. He won right then and there.
As far as, we see that, Devin was the first to want to come up and wait and step up and challenge you. Now we see that Richardson Hitchens is saying he wants the winner of you. Do you feel like now you feel like you're more of the hunted in the division right now?
Yes, and I love it. I love every last piece of it, and I'm still trying to pull up on all y'all. You feel me? So of course this fight couldn't happen where dude from, but that fight can happen out there in New York.
Mm. And what about a possible homecoming? I mean, at Atlanta, when do you feel like that is appropriate? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Atlanta from the show alone. We see a lot of people from Atlanta calling in. Just loving your story that you and your father have alone. I mean, what do you think about a homecoming?
Now I definitely need that next to be real with you. So inshallah, in God's will, I go out here and take care of business come Saturday. You best believe I'm bringing that thing back home.
How is the VADA testing and the testing and just for this event alone? How is that? How was that experience?
All right, so this is what I got to say about literally everything. Um, Bill Haney regarding of course his talking. Well, of course Devin go right along with him. The VADA testing, the fans, everything that come with it. Everything is cool to me. Like real deal, y'all think too deep into everything. It's not that deep. This is my business. This is my hustle. You get what I'm saying? So whatever comes with it, I just accept and keep it moving. So even with the VADA testing, I really didn't care about it. I'm gonna be real with you. So of course, I just urine test, whatever, take my blood. All right, everything good. What you going handle your business? Cool. You feel me? So literally nothing was a struggle at all. This is how some people clock in for a 9 to 5. This is my 9 to 5. So whatever you gotta do in your 9 to 5, whatever, guess what you do? You gotta do it. Ah, dang. Let me go out there. You get what I'm saying? This is my hustle right here. And whatever they throw at me. All right, cool. Let me go and take care of this real quick. Just trying to get this paper though. You feel me? So ain't nothing to it, man. It's don't think that deep. Ain't nothing, none of it that deep. I'm so serious.
Yeah, yeah. Some people we hear stories, you know that, right? You hear it in the YouTube streets. Yo, you go out there for these big fights, so many things could happen, and like as far as, not eating certain things, not taking things from certain people, being really careful and stuff like that. Have This is the first time that you've ever had to, endure something like this, I'm sure.
So me and you had a conversation last night about some things that I don't like. You get what I'm saying? And let me further speak on that. This is another aspect to it, as in people thinking too deep. It's not that deep. Um, how can they mess up my food? Like I'm out here in Saudi Arabia. I can walk down the street to a whole nother restaurant. They just automatically gonna put something in my food. They don't know me. Don't forget, it's just like America. How you can go to McDonald's right
Hmm.
here or over there. You feel me? They don't know you.
So
You're
you don't
not
believe
that.
in the rubbing creams people will put on people, like you don't believe in none of that stuff.
Not really. I'm gonna be real with you. It not really. Now I ain't saying it don't happen, anything like that. It does happen, but it ain't that deep, dog. Like you feel me? It's not as you could tell with
So you
somebody's
just do
spirit.
you do whatever you do, like anything else. Any other training camp, you're treating it the same way, but just there.
Yeah, like people got to realize. You're not that important. And right now, I'm talking about even myself. I'm really not that important, as in to try to all eyes on this one dude right here, and we need to take him up out the game. You feel me? NASCAR is a very big business. I don't know not one NASCAR driver. You get what I'm saying? So to be in the grand scheme of things, you're not that important. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to sabotage you, man. Go. It's a man's world, as in. But we just care about this hustle. Who hustling the hardest? That's it. You feel me? Who hustling the hardest? Now, of course, you got some fakers in the game. You got some people that's trying to cheat their way through, and of course, that's where that come in at. You feel me? But it does happen, but it's not that often. Now, with the VADA testing, I'm cool with that because I talked to some people that been in the game for a long time, and they tell me, man, believe it or not, man, these fighters be on that juice. You feel me? So it's just like, shoot. Actually, no, I respect dude regarding testing me. You get what I'm saying? Look at my past fights, and then look at all the fights before I became champion versus Giovanni. Then look at the Giovanni fight, came back Quaves fight, came back Shinsasaki fight. How in the world this dude having subpar performances and just start knocking folks' head off? No, he on that stuff. You feel me? It gotta be something. You feel me? So I ain't even mad at any of that at all. So it's just a part of my hustle. It's a part of my game. So it's like, okay, I need to get tested just to fight you. I respect that. Actually, I understand that. But I can go and do that as well. Because everything over here is pure. This is just, I'm like that. Just straight up, I'm like that. But it's not that deep. You're not that important like you think you are. Don't think that deep. Just go out there and get on your hustle. Don't think about the theatrics of it all. Don't think about the bright lights. Don't think about anything like that. I seen even in your comment section as we was on this right here, folks talking about I'm doing interviews on Fight Week. What you think I just did earlier today? Um, you feel me? Today was a whole media day. You feel me?
Oh,
Hold up,
the
hold
whole
up.
week you got all week. You got
You
this.
feel me? Hold up. This is my business, right? This is my hustle. Guess what? And why y'all sitting here trying to say I'm over here doing media on Fight Week? Y'all watching though. And guess what y'all finna do? After you watch this, you finna say, I gotta see what happened on Saturday. So that's just me on my hustle. Regardless, life is all about hustle. And I'm on that. You feel me? So no matter what, I mastered this right here. Now, what's up with you, man? Let's go out here and do this thing. I'm trying to get this paper. I'm trying to change my whole life. I'm trying to change my family life. I'm trying to change the world. I'm trying to actually change how y'all think as well. What y'all don't realize is my mind frame is bigger than boxing. I'm trying to change the whole world. This is just my gateway to that. I'm trying to show y'all that y'all are able as well. Ain't nothing special about me. Like I just said, I'm not that important. Y'all need to realize that you're not that important either. So like with that, I want you to flip your mindset on this. Why why think down on yourself on about things like Michael Jordan has said, why am I worried about missing a shot I didn't take? You feel me? Like, why you gotta think so negative about yourself? Think about what if you can do it? You feel me? So that's what I want to put out there. What if you can do it? Straight up. What if you hustling harder than any and everybody else? You feel me? What if you was the chosen one? But you so scared to accept that pressure. You feel me? Because you think it's pressure. But once you accept it, you realize it becomes who you are. It becomes your foundation. It be like, man, I don't give a damn. It is who I am. You feel me? So yeah, just accept it. Don't shy away from it. I want all y'all to remember something. We are all God's children. Father God, you get what I'm saying? Now let's take it back to the physical realm. Your father, you have genes, you have his genes, you have his DNA. So you have God's DNA inside of you. What does God do? God create. Do you got a child?
No, I
A
don't.
daughter?
No, I
But
don't.
you could have. You get boom. You got a parent. So you feel me? Somebody created you. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So we have the power of God inside of us. So stop looking outwardly to believe in something and look within. God is within you. You feel me? So once you accept that, you can tap into that energy. It's gonna feel funny at first, but just accept it and just say, no, this is me. And I live by God got me. You feel me? And with God, I was born with the ability to. And since I have the ability to, I'm gonna go out and use and abuse it. straight up. You feel me? So it's just like we all have 24 hours. Why is Michael Jackson the biggest thing ever? Because he used his 24 hours wisely. He made every second count, every move count. Floyd Mayweather, another regular guy. Why is he better than everybody else? Because he made every second count. Ali, every second count. That's all it is. You have the ability to. Don't worry about anything else. Don't get distracted by anything else. And also the fact that I'm on here, I'm not distracted, dog. This is my hustle. This is my business. This is what I do. You feel me? So that is the message I want to put out into the world. Now, the way I do that is sadly by putting people to sleep. So if y'all gotta believe me by putting people to sleep, hold that thought. Be right back. Come Sunday, I'll come back to tell y'all again. You have the ability to.
That being that superstar after that happens, I mean, you have the confidence right now, but what do you feel like, do you are you ready for the moment? I mean, obviously, like, you already got the song play in your head of going into the ring. I mean, you could picture it all before this all happens, right?
Yes, I'm a visionary. I visualize a lot of things. Sometimes I really did can't help it. But yeah, I seen this so many times.
This could be big for Atlanta as well. Just hearing you talk right now, you got loyalty over dinero. Thank you for the two piece, Ryan. I got diapers to buy. What round?
I, I'm not forced to the knockout at all. Now, do I want the knockout? Yes, but I'm not dumb enough to go out there and try to force a knockout. I just know my abilities, and for some reason, whatever I touch, I break. So ain't no 12 rounds of these right here.
As far as Devin Haney is concerned, people talk about his jab. Also people talk about some of the advantages he's had over some of these opponents. But as far as skillfully, right? Who do you feel like you're going against? Like, who do you feel like he talks about these levels? You've been in there with a lot of great guys inside the ring, So as far as just a fighter per se, do you think that he's on a different type of level? At all as far as some of these other guys that you faced?
Um, I'ma say people look too deep even into that, and this is why I say that. Styles makes fights. Um, this guy may fight somebody and it may be the easiest fight ever, but you'll lose to this guy over here. But then they fight each other, and the guy that you straight demolish, he'll win. So it's not necessarily a simple math equation. This is it's very finicky. You get what I'm saying? So you can never necessarily say somebody's just straight up better than somebody else. Joe Frazier is not a skillful fighter, necessarily speaking. He's levels under Muhammad Ali. That's what people say on the surface. You get what I'm saying? But in that first fight, he beat him. You feel me? So it's not necessarily that simple. Shoot, Floyd Mayweather, his hardest fights was rough and rugged fighters that don't look like they're on that level. You get what I'm saying? But they just rough like that. Shoot. What I just see with Joe Frazier and Ali. Joe Frazier just rough like that. You feel me? So it's not people look at it, it's you passing the eye test. That's it. He passed the eye test. I give him that all day long. He did pass the eye test. He looks amazing and all of that. And then I'm not even going down talking to say he not like that as well. He not good at anything. But I can't try to down talk my other opponents for him and just put him on the pedestal. It's just that styles make fights, and that's just how the game goes.
As far as, the matchup, the styles, when you look at another fight, maybe back in the day, what does this fight remind you of as a fan?
Oh, I really ain't look into that, so I can't really answer that question to be real with you. Yeah, I can't really say. I would say probably Tito Trinidad versus Joppy.
Mm, okay. Left hook, huh?
Hey, or right hand, who knows?
Yeah. Hearing him, talk about, just your skill, that we know you hit hard, and people are talking about him being gun shy. You know, he's kind of using you as, look, we'll go right into the fire, that type of deal. But he's saying you obviously got to connect with that. Do you think he is a little gun shy? And I mean, yeah, I mean that's the biggest factor. You go into the Mike Tyson gym, your dad's broadcasting it, and the same thing. You know, you always have a plan until you get punched in the mouth. I mean, is this how you kind of embrace this fight as well?
Shoot, that's how I embrace literally everything. People don't really fight me the same. It be like that since the amateurs, and I believe that's why right there. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. And to dive deeper into that, it's like not only did you get hit regarding when you fighting me, it's like you can feel somebody energy in the ring. Larry Holmes said the first time he felt like somebody was trying to kill him is when he fought Mike Tyson. He fought all these great fighters in the past, the Ernest Shavers, the Ken Nortons, and so on and so on, Jerry Cooney. But he said the first time he felt like somebody was trying to kill him is with Mike Tyson. You feel me? So it's a different energy that you can only feel when you step into the ring. You feel me? So that's more so of how the game go.
Your dad is very confident in this fight. I see you're very confident in this fight. When you guys step into the room and stuff like that, and you guys view Devin Haney as a whole, he has like no worries. So he's like, I can't. He's like, I can't see him beat my son. How do you view that? And then obviously, how's that energy in the room with your pops gearing up for this big fight?
Sure, I just salute to them. I mean, they are very confident in themselves. I'm pretty sure that mean they properly prepared. They feel like they did everything they were supposed to do. So I can't fault a man for being confident in himself. So no, salute to him. But on this side over here, we get rough over here. You feel me? So we respect David Haney as in we know what you are able to do. So now that we respect you, we're going to go to overdrive and overly prepare for you. Just be boom, we both got guns or whatever, but I know you really did nice with yours. So now I can have a whole little setup. I got the M16 over here, I got the machine gun over here, I got landmines out there or whatever, just so I can kill you. So it's like I respect you, but we gotta go to war. So I gotta make sure I done laid out every little thing. So when you step onto this land right here, you gonna die. You feel me? That's the no matter what, that's the whole blueprint of it all. Now, if I had a little 22 or whatever, I just sit down in the cut, ain't even got the clip in it, ain't even loaded anything like that. You feel me? That's not necessarily respect to somebody. So to me, real deal respect is probably preparing for what's in front of you. And I got all my guns loaded. I got everything set up. I got this sitting over here. I got a whole plan. I got a whole layout. I got cameras over here, making sure I'm cutting off every angle. So being respectfully disrespectful.
He was talking about getting punched in the face, and anybody that punches in the face is gonna hurt. My brother, I think he said in the table, if my brother punches me in the face, and I'm looking at it as like you've been putting people to sleep. Like this is something a little bit different, and I feel like the time people are kind of not, kind of like I don't know, looking over that per se. And as far as Turkey's concerned, do you feel like he's really just looking at you as, listen, I have a great opportunity for Brian Norman. I think that we can do big things, and this is the fight to catapult your career.
I can't really say on that aspect to it. I mean, he called me up for a reason, so I guess so. He know my name, the assassin, and I guess this is my target. But regarding got everybody hitting hard, I can't agree to that. Um, I feel like be real with you, that hard punching thing is a mental thing. Um, like I said, I spar bigger guys, and not just bigger guys, but bigger guys that's known for their power. And I don't mind sitting in the pocket with them either. You get what I'm saying? It's like if you hit me, I'm not dead, so I don't care. It's as simple as that. And I got a chance, so you're not gonna hurt me. It's like I don't care. And then of course I'm still not gonna just let you hit me or anything like that. But I'm not afraid. So to me, I don't think everybody hits hard, to be real with you. So like the reason why I say it's a mental thing, like even with the my last fight with Jensen Cycle, when he was trying to let loose on the inside. You see, I was calm and cool. I was just trying to catch, step, boom, still a little body shot here or something like that. That's because I don't care. Like it didn't hurt me. It didn't. So I will sit there. Quaver's fight, I will sit there. Giovanni fight. I feel like I got hit entirely too much. I didn't feel Nathan. Even after the fight, after the adrenaline wore off and all of that, I didn't feel Nathan. But of course, we ain't trying to get hit. So of course we still tighten up on the defense and things of that nature. So we still taking every precaution. So if it already don't hurt and now I'm not even getting hit, or I'm getting hit very few times after that, what can you do about it? You feel me? Like look at Floyd Mayweather career. He got hit a couple of times, um, and he didn't get hurt. You feel me? Now, of course, he got hurt a few times in the career, but it was very, very far in between. So, no, it really ain't that deep.
A lot of coaches say that Devin needs to have the best fight, the best night of his life in this fight per se. Everything got to go his way, round per round. But when it comes down to you, how do you view your fight with him? Like, do you feel like you need to start really early, so he doesn't get into a groove? I mean, do you just be you in there? I mean, how do you look at this fight?
In the grand scheme of things, you got to fight your fight. You got to go out there and be yourself. Why am I fighting his fight? Why am I waiting until he gets ready? Why don't fight off of them? You fight your fight. You feel me? So let's say it take you for some odd reason it take you 6 rounds to warm up, but it take him two. You get what I'm saying? So you better find out what you need to do, slow that pace down, and make sure you go through them 6 rounds first to properly warm up. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever you need to do. So no matter what, you just go out there and do your thing. You are on your hustle, not theirs. That's something you always got to master your own hustle. That's why I had deleted social media and all that. I don't care about any of y'all. I don't care about what y'all got going on. I'm trying to do me.
Facts. Kenyo Taylor, thank you for the $5. Brian Norman Jr. saying happy birthday early since you fight that night. Let's get this W. So is your birthday November 22nd?
Nah, 23rd.
Oh, okay, so 23rd. Yeah, but oh yeah, it's gonna be your birthday, yeah. So wow, that gotta be the ultimate. You don't want anything else besides this dub to make sure you
This
keep this.
this will be the biggest thing ever. You feel me? The fact that this is on my birthday, our time over here. You feel me? That is the biggest present I can possibly have ever. So of course, this is a present to myself. I made sure I probably prepared for this moment. So now when I raise my hands, that's gonna be my birthday gift to myself.
That's what's up, man. I didn't even know that. That's a coincidence, huh? Wow. Joey D, thank you for the $5. Brian, are you prepared for the Haney that fought Jose Ramirez? Question. I think he's going to try to frustrate you similar to Bud versus Canelo. You think he could fight a Bud Canelo type of a fight in the pocket like that?
So not even on that aspect, the boxing Crawford, that's what he was referencing right there.
Right.
But Canelo didn't have no feet, dog. I'll be real. He ain't had not one lick of feet. So um I got feet. So it ain't going like that, not even 1%.
Something. Thank you for the $5. Norman Jr. ATL's rocking with you. Put your hands on Devin Haney.
Gotcha.
So are you feeling that? Are you been feeling a lot of love from ATL lately?
Most definitely. No. Man, that's the city, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
So no, nothing
Was
but
it
love.
from the
So
Jensen Saki or was it more leading up to this fight? You getting that you've been really like on it.
I'm gonna say more so on this one because for the Justin Saki fight, the training, the lead up to it, I was out there in Big Bear, California, so I wasn't able to be at home and fully, you know what I'm saying, be with my people. But no, definitely for this one. Plus, of course, this is a bigger fight as well. And then, shoot, that's why I had to send my people off with a media day workout. You feel me? I planned that myself. You feel me? Now, this
I
for
like
my
that.
people, dog, man. This my little farewell. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Give me all the prayers, all the love, and get what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and handle my business real quick.
I love it. I love it. Obviously we've seen a lot of antics with, the first time around with you and Haney, and it's really, it's really calm. Do you feel like that's gonna start to back up closer to, I don't know, maybe tomorrow? I don't know. Like, do you feel like something's coming with them when it comes down to like this, the closest antics coming leading up to the fight?
Most definitely. I feel like that boy Bill finna get so loud. But I got my pops to take
You
care of
got the
that.
perfect animal. You got the
Yeah.
perfect.
So look, just like how you send your son or somebody, my pops sent me on dev. Pops got his pops, whatever. So I ain't even be real with you. I ain't even respond to anything they got going on, man. I'm just waiting for Saturday. You feel me? So like, I ain't really tripping on none of that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bill like this before. A little silent, and your dad. He gets it in on these YouTube streets. You know that.
I know, I know. That boy crazy. He on his hustle as well.
What does that mean to do that, together? I mean, I know that you started fighting because of him, and I was listening to some of the gear ups to the story just to hear about you, and you just fell in love with the process more than showing up to the fights and stuff as a kid.
No, I love both of them. They both go hand in hand. But no, the fact that we came up together. I mean, that's the love of it all. So like, shoot, I'm a junior. Like I literally got the same name. I literally walk like him, talk like him. You feel me? So that's the biggest thing of all. And it's like you can see the joy in his face or whatever. The fact that, man, we in Saudi Arabia. Like, imagine you made that, you raised that. Forget just made it. You raised it, you trained it, you coached it, you walked them through the steps or whatever. And of course, everybody tell me how much they love my mindset, but who you think taught me that? You feel me? It's like, imagine you did all of that. A world champion. Whole world say he can't do it. Y'all see how y'all be trying to say I'm gonna lose to Devin Haney or whatever? This ain't the first time they said I'm gonna lose. And shoot, not even just as a pro, as an amateur and all of that. A whole lot of people doubted me. You get what I'm saying? But he was always there. He made all of this, and he seen whatever he said worked. Man, he the proudest dude ever. And I love to see that joy on his face. That little, he got the biggest smile ever. You feel me? And that little laugh. You feel me? Ain't nothing like that little laugh. Hey, hey, boy, you
Hey,
crying.
yo,
You know that laugh. It's deep. It come from here. It come from here. It come from the soul. You feel me? So now I love seeing that right there. The fact that I'm able to make my pops proud, man.
yeah, you must feed off of that energy a lot. You know what I mean? Because you see Devin and his pops, they do the same thing. Do you feel their energy, and do you know what I mean by that? As far as just you guys coming up doing it together, and just that competitiveness going to another father and son combination going against each other.
Yeah, that's actually why I love this fight so much because I he's very similar to me regarding, of course, the father son aspect, the Mexico when we first turned pro, the going here and going there to spar the top guys, wanting the best sparring and things of that nature. So no, he a hustler as well. Like, I can't do nothing but respect my dude hustle. You feel me? So no, I love that and I respect it. And then this is why I love boxing, the competitive nature of it all. You feel me? And he came up like me. You feel me? So like, okay, cool. I like that. This about to be fun right here, dog. Let's do it. Let's see who can outthink each other. You feel me? So no, that's how I like to play it.
Bag up, thank you for the $5. Is there any possibility that you have or overtrained training, knockout Debo's ass out, B Norman, South stand up, overtraining?
Uh,
What do you think
okay,
about that?
okay. Now this is my only thing on that. Back to what I was just saying earlier. How I said y'all be thinking too deep. If you go over the line, what does that mean? Just take a few steps back. What if okay, let's say I overtrained or whatever. What if I take 3 rest days, 4 rest days? What if I take a whole week off? Am I still going to be overtrained? I just rested. So to me, I don't think it's a such thing as overtraining. I think it's just under resting, not properly recovering. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you just go out here and gas it 7 days a week, turbo hard, 10 hours a day, you feel me, high intensity, high everything, that's when you overtraining. You get what I'm saying? But you can train year round without overtraining. First of all, even if I wasn't boxing, that's just called taking care of yourself. So I can't take care of myself because I'm overtrained. You feel me? Now with my line of work, my hustle, my working out just so happen to be boxing. You get what I'm saying? So Ain't no such thing as overtraining. It's just under recovery. That's it. Don't think that deep. If you tired, just take a day off. It's not that deep. You don't gotta keep getting up and just yeah, I'm like that. Now, do I look up to David Goggins and his whole mindset of what he got going on? Absolutely. I love it. You get what I'm saying? That boy out there hustling. Actually, I went through a whole phase where I did the exact same thing. I was just taking myself through the mud. But also with David Goggins, don't he have a lot of injuries? He be tearing stuff up, his legs, feet, or whatever. He have a whole lot of problems because he keep getting up, putting himself through the mud, and just every day. And like it sounds good. You get what I'm saying now? Are you a man? A man's man? Boy, you tough as ever, boy, but your body is beat up. You get what I'm saying? So now this is real life. We don't forget that you're a human now. Humans are just like batteries. We need to recharge. So go out there and get your sleep. It's late at night. Why you scrolling on the phone? You know for a fact you don't get nothing from it. Or if you want to scroll, go to sleep and scroll in the morning. You feel me? Why are you afraid for tomorrow? Go out there and accept it. You feel me? Kobe Bryant, another hard worker. I look up to him oh so much. You get what I'm saying? And I researched him a lot. Him and Jordan are my two guys, and they said the only difference between them is Jordan know when to pull it back. Kobe didn't. Kobe had a whole lot more injuries. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now of course I want to just push it. Go. I love this right here. I love getting better. I love the like you just said earlier. I love the process of boxing. You get what I'm saying? I'm finna go back and training and I get to come out and showcase come fight time, everything I worked on. So the more time you put in, the more you get out. Now that sounds good on paper, but the more quality time you put in is what you get out. So same thing with Jordan. He say I need to dial it back a little bit. He'll dial it back. You get what I'm saying? Because he know for a fact, no matter what you do, when you going out here or whatever, let's say you lifting weights or whatever, you don't get stronger while you lifting weights. You get stronger when you come back and rest when your body can accept all of that. You get what I'm saying? It comes back stronger after you rest and your body adapts to it. If you just beating your body down, when does it be able to adapt? You feel me? So no, we are human. Don't forget that now. And now it's all about mastering that human body. What do you need? I know I need my water. I know I need to eat right. I know I need my rest, my 8 hours. I know everything I need. I know I need movement or whatever to properly go. You feel me? So just master being human, as in you can go, your limits are far if you know how to use and abuse it.
Yeah, because he did mention about like you would have to cut more weight because you're the welterweight and he's moving up in weight. But like the way like listening to you and your pops talk, it just seems like you're like always not too far from your walk around. Your fight weight's not too far from your walk around weight. Kind of like stay in shape, full out. You watch what you eat or something like
Most definitely, most definitely.
all year.
It's a lifestyle, baby. Then I wait. Let's say this. Let's say this. Forget boxing. It's just taking care of yourself. It's literally that right there. That's all it is. I want you to think about all the athletes and everything y'all be saying. All we doing is taking care of ourselves, and that's how we become our best version. The fact that we eating right. Why do you want, let's say, why you want a Philly cheesesteak? We know good and well you ain't gonna feel good after you eat it. Now, does it taste good or whatever? Yes. Yes, it does taste good. You get what I'm saying? But now after it, you feel all heavy. Boy, you got your leaning back. You can't move for real. The bathroom calling your name. You feel me? Boy, you're going through it. So like, just take care of yourself, and then healthy food tastes good too. Ain't nothing wrong with no grilled chicken, no fish, shrimp, things of that nature. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. It tastes good as well. If it don't, learn how to season your food. You get what I'm saying? It's that simple. So no matter what, it's just about doing the right thing as a human. That's all this athletic stuff is about. We trying to make sure you put the right gas in the car. You can't put the same gas in a Toyota in a NASCAR or F1. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, man, just take care of yourself. And this goes global, not even just sports. Just take care of yourself. Why do you want to eat bull? It didn't feel like bull. And since you feel like bull, you got to make yourself feel better by eating some more bull. And then guess what? Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. 30 pounds later, 50 pounds later, you like, Man, I wish I would have. You still got time right now. The clock is still ticking and you still good. You can always change your life right now. You can always get on your hustle right now. Matter of fact, be knowing right, dog. I need to start eating better and taking care of myself. And let me tell you something else that happens when you start taking care of yourself. You truly start loving yourself. A lot
Mm,
of people like to call me crazy because I believe in myself, but no, I just love myself and I know what I'm able to do. What I just said, when you know the after effects of eating that Philly cheesesteak, you know for a fact you're not about to feel good. You feel me? So for a child, you know they're about to fall and scrape their leg. Would you let them do it, or would you just try to be very cautious with it? You get what I'm saying? So you love that child. You trying to help them out. Now, do you love yourself? If you do love yourself, you know for a fact, man, put that pizza slice down, dog. Put that thing to the side. Go get you something else, my brother. You get what I'm saying? So that's all it, man. Just love yourself, take care of yourself, and then as you go through that whole process, it's just the possibilities just start getting endless. You just start thinking so much bigger. You think it's small. You gotta think big. You feel me? Open your eyes.
that's right. Your father, thank you for the $5. He sounds energetic to be a weight drained, as they say. So yeah, I mean, it's funny that you hear this stuff, right? You got your dad, Bill. Obviously, we pictured it to be more, but when we see the actual poster that came out today, it's with the two fighters with their dads. I mean, what you thought about the poster? Yeah. A lot of people
Yeah.
had a lot to say about it. They're like, oh no, you know, Bill, they Devin called Bill so he could, so he could talk for him or something like that. Or like people were just saying so many different things about it. Some people loved it, just the fact that the storyline of it all, you know what I mean? The competitiveness of you guys coming up. Yeah, but talk about just the poster.
Now I feel like they missed out on a very big promotion opportunity. Like the New York press conference we had, they could have had our pops up there with us. You get what I'm saying? But of course, they're just doing it for everybody because I think David Benavidez was even up there, Anthony. So that was just all the fighters. Cool, but I know
Just
for a
say it.
fact.
Just say it. You didn't want to steal the show. Just say it.
No,
Just
I
say it.
wasn't. I wasn't even gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is, of course, it's gonna be a press conference this week. But like, I feel like the best opportunity be put Bill up there, put my pops up there, and shoot, me the fighter can sit back and just be quiet. To be real, we just sit back and just let them boys go. You feel me? So that's the biggest promotion of all. That's be real. That's what everybody wanted for real. Everybody talking about how the lead up to the fight gonna be oh so big because of them two. You feel me? But it wasn't that big because of that. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. Remember the production for Ryan and Devin, and the production for Usyk and Fury,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like I thought maybe it's too late. I don't know, but they had you with the assassin. You know what I mean. You had the suit on the other day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. I'm figuring out where's the production.
Sure. Trying to figure it out myself, dog. I'm just here. I just work here. I'm
I
just
just
trying to
work
do
here.
I'm just trying to do my part, boss.
Marcus Walker, let's go. The South about to say something. Is that how you feel? Do you think that everyone's gonna really stand behind you after this win? I've been seeing you in all these sporting events. You're over here with rappers. You're out here with the top guys. I mean, do you feel like after this, is this where because there's a lot of music in Atlanta, and
Hmm.
the entertainment business go hand in hand, and
All
they gonna
right.
love your dad.
All right. I just want to put special attention on something you just said. I was out here with a lot of rappers or whatever. He ain't talking about regular rappers.
Not
They
regular.
gave me and my pops free tickets to the Falcons game. They put us in one of them suites or whatever. And I'm sitting here
Luxury
with
boxes.
yeah, yeah. But I'm sitting here with them ones. I'm talking about Big Boy, Dro,
Outcast.
yeah, Tip, Jeezy. I'm talking about them ones. You get what I'm saying? It's like at first I'm just sitting here like, oh snap, there go this. But guess what? I'm sitting with them. So it's not like they the ones. We are the ones. I'm right here with y'all. So like, of course, I'm looking at the legends, but hold up. Look at me. I'm right here with y'all. What they say about me. You feel me? Let me stay on my hustle real quick. So boy, them doors open up if you accept it. accept that energy, dog. Accept who you are. Accept your hustle. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, because you seem like a homebody. You know what I mean? You seem more like a homebody. You go to work, working man, go back home type of deal. You know what I mean? To see you out and about, like, is that out of your comfort zone, or is that something that you can't wait to embrace now that you're 24 years old and you got this title?
It's of course I am a homebody. I like chilling with my people and all that, but it's just like that's my first time going to the Falcon game, but it's not what I care about, like what's in my nature. Like for the most part, this is what I was taught. Hustle your tail off right now, so later on down the line you can reap the rewards. You get what I'm saying? But for some reason, I just stayed in that hustle. You get what I'm saying? It's hard for me to step out and fully, I'm gonna say, let my hair down or whatever, and just relax and all of that, because it's just like it's always more out there. You get what I'm saying? And of course, I got this fight right here coming up at the time, so it's just like, oh yeah, let me get on my hustle. So shoot, right after that thing, I had got on the run. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard for me to step out, not because of the homebody thing or anything. It's just always I'm hustling right now. After I retire, maybe I'll start going out a little bit more or something like that, or just further along in my career. But right now, man, I'm hustling, dog.
What age did you actually put them on?
Shoot, I can't even tell you that. But started real deal training myself 7 years old. But I've been in the gym since I was like 2 or 3. Pops and all of that.
And there was no other sports that you was into before boxing, or you did participated in school or anything?
Yeah, I tried other sports, and that's what made me love boxing even more. I tried football for 3 years. Let me tell you something. First of all, it's a team sport. It's 11 people on the field, well, on your side. So yeah, I got 10 other people to depend on.
Yeah.
The 3 years, the first year, we went 0-8, dog. Second year, guess what we did? We went 0-8, dog. So then I said, man, I'm done with football. I went to boxing or whatever, and I was doing my thing over there. And then I said, let me try this football thing out one more time. Oh man, we did better this time. Instead of 0-8, we went 1-7. You want to know the other team we beat? The team that never won a game. So it's just like, I know I ain't trash. And I ain't even trying to just up myself or nothing like that. I'm not trash, dog. Matter of fact, at one time they literally um I went against the whole team, as in they threw the football down the field and my whole team came at me. I told me I broke every single tackle and I scored a touchdown. I told about the whole team, the
Mm.
entire team. So it's like, I know I ain't trash. And I'm in the end zone, like, I gotta depend on this. No, I'm not doing it. So with boxing, everything is on me. I know for a fact I'm up running. I know for a fact I'm up doing my job. So that team sports stuff, I can't get into it, brother. Um, I tried wrestling at the time. I ain't real deal like it. Um, I was natural at it though. I got an older brother. Of course, we used to watch WWE. I got hit with a choke slam oh so many times.
Yeah.
And man, I'd have been through a lot, dog. And it's like, but no, so of course, just having an older brother, what I'm saying, him just roughing me up naturally, it's just in me. You feel me? So when I came over there, I was in 6th grade. I was slamming his senior. You get what I'm saying? In high school. So I'm out here just making everything so easy. And like at the time, I ain't really like all that grabbing the hook, man. I was trying to throw these things back up off me, but what's up? You feel me? So I ain't really like wrestling. So I came right back to boxing once again. I did love basketball, still love it to this day. But you could tell by my stature, I wouldn't be the best at that. So I think boxing perfectly fits me. I think boxing is what's for me.
Smash the like button, y'all. We got over 739 people with only 220 likes. So you already know they watching, but they will be supporting. And now we got a $5 donation with Brian Norman, your dad. Tell the world how close you are in weight. We want to know. Look at the
Shoot,
energy.
I'm at 153 right now, and I still got another workout to do later on.
153.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's true. Believe it or not, I'm still not cutting. Like I'm just the weight just slide off. Like it's more so. my body just know what to do. To be real, which I'm not holding back on water. I ain't holding back on nothing. I'm just chilling. You feel me? Shoot, got to pay the food right here. I just got done eating. You feel me? A little while back. So no, ain't nobody tripping on no weight, dog. If you on your hustle, you on your business, your body gonna follow through.
Yeah, man, because your dad was talking about that, saying that you wanted like second plate or something like that. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like he'll size up my plate. He'll like, all right, dog, you done had enough. And I'm just like, look, man, I'm hungry. Let me just eat this real quick. You feel me? I ain't tripping on no weight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tripping on that.
yeah, no, that's awesome. Were you able to see the Conor Ben fight yesterday? Well, 2 days ago.
Nah, nah, I wasn't able to. I had forgot that it was on. Like, I don't really be on the socials like that or whatever, so I ain't got nothing to tell me about it for real. But shoot, I ain't even see the clips on it yet. But I heard my pops them. He said he watched it. He said, dude, pretty much won all rounds if I'm mistaken, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Chris might have won one.
yeah. But yeah, he was saying like since round one, he could tell dude wasn't on point. So I do know that for a fact. I know for a fact he said he want to come back down to 147. So shoot, I'm still right here. What's up?
Right, right. He mentioned Haney. He didn't mention you. I didn't hear him mention you. Um, why do you feel like Why do you feel like he believes? Do you feel like it's the money, it's the name that it comes with a big like title? If it's Haney and everybody wants to believe it's Haney, or do you feel like this is a real people are just saying it because they know him? What do you think?
Is what the boxing business is right now. A little popularity money grab contest. You feel me? So of course Devin Haney. I'm not going to act like I'm oblivious to it all. Of course he is the bigger name. There's more money behind him and things of that nature. So it's like I don't want to fight Brown on me. For what? Like what I got out of that? First of all, the boy hungry. I ain't trying to fight that. You feel me? And then Devin Haney, he's not a killer necessarily speaking. Like he's not going to try to take your head off. You feel me? He's not going to try to take you through the mud if things like that. So it's like I got this guy over here. He got a very big name about him and less of a painful risk. I want to fight him. You feel me? So that's what's wrong with everybody. People don't real deal want to be the best. You feel me? So I ain't saying you didn't have to not say Devin Haney's name. You can still say his name. Say my name too. I want you to realize something. He never said my name, not once. I'm talking about not even just on this fight, even in the past. He never said my name once. You feel me? So it is what it is. After I won the belt, if you go back and look when I was doing interviews in the back, I said, man, because of the UK right now. You feel me? So as soon as I won the belt, I'm already talking about I want the best. I want what's next. You feel me? So no matter what, I'm at 147. I'm here to show y'all I am the one, the real deal, the one. And if he come back down to 147, he got to see about me.
Yeah, because you've been traveling already. You might as well just stay traveling right now. You like the war. What do they call it? The war warrior,
Road warrior.
road warrior. Yeah.
Yeah. How about look at it is I am a world champion. You get what I'm saying? World is a real meaning. You got a thriller in Manila. That's in the Philippines. You got the when he was I forgot what to be exact, but he was out there in Africa. You get what I'm saying? Ali. You feel me? So he was going global. Mike Tyson in Japan. Shoot, I did that now. You feel me? So I got Japan. I got Saudi Arabia. I can get the UK. Of course, I started off in on the US. You feel me? Where else can I fight? You feel me? I'm trying to show my skills everywhere. I'm trying to go global with it. You feel me? So I ain't trying to take the belt back home and just hold it hostage. No, I do love my people. That's what they got a homecoming fight for. It's called homecoming for a reason. That mean you ain't been here for a minute, but we need to see you. So it's a big celebration. Here I go. All right, bye. Let me go and knock these folks out real quick. You feel me? So I'm gonna go out there, handle my business again, then come back. Boy, y'all boys, I love y'all, man. Bye. Be right back. Let me go handle business again. You feel me? So that's how the gang. I'm trying to show y'all what a world champion is. We need to bring that back in boxing. Now you got people trying to hold belts hostage and fight right there in their city. Every single fight. Now, ain't nothing wrong with fighting in your city, but every single fight, dog. You feel me? Step out sometimes. Get out your comfort zone. You feel me? So that's how I'm coming.
He calls you a bum, and I notice your energy has changed with him. as far as like you're being a little bit more vocal. I even heard you say, we're gonna go right through you. He says, you don't believe that. It seems this just starts to seem like it's a lot less respect coming into this, and it wasn't like that in the beginning. What would you say?
You said it's less respect.
I mean, yeah, I think there's more less respect for each other, getting closer to the fight. I mean, what do you tell us how your feelings are?
Like I said, I do respect them. It's just being respectfully disrespectful. Like I just said earlier, I got all this stuff, I got all this stuff planned out or whatever like that. But if I can kill you in 1 second, I'm gonna do it. So that's how I come in this fight. I know what I'm trained to do. I know my abilities. So if I can get you out just like that, you best believe I'm gonna do it. So guess what? I'm finna walk right through you, boy.
Your dad, thank you for the $10. Norman doing energetic interviews 5 days before the fight at 153 and still going to work out. Somebody lied about this bad weight cut. It ain't adding up.
Look, now this is what I be trying to tell my pops, man. I'm gonna say it right here on camera or whatever and all that. Same thing I was just telling them earlier. I don't pay attention to what they got going on because they don't know me. Why would I trust what somebody else is saying outwardly? You get what I'm saying? That's why I really don't be caring about any of this or whatever. Y'all don't know me. Y'all trying to tell me how I feel. Y'all trying to tell me my abilities. Y'all trying to tell me my skills. Y'all don't know me. What you seen me yesterday and think I'm the same person today? No, I'm getting better. I learned something, brother. You get what I'm saying? And I went back to the gym and I worked on that. You feel me? So just because you didn't see it don't mean nothing. I was there. I was the one in the gym putting the work in. I was the one putting that time in on one specific thing. You feel me? So I don't care about what y'all got to say. Even after said my weight, I seen some people saying, yeah, he do look drained. Look, man, how I look drained, dog? Look at me. I'm chilling. Back to what Pop just said. I'm so energetic and things of that nature. Look at me. Am I tripping? No. I don't know how long this interview been going on, but I ain't had one hiccup. I ain't fumbling over my words. Of course, my accent is a little heavy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm me. You feel me? Watch out, dog. For
Watch
real.
out, dog. What you think about these talks with Ryan Garcia and Barrios? What do you think about that fight?
Shoot, I don't know nothing about it. What they trying to make it happen?
They're trying to make that fight happen, yeah.
Shoot, go
And
for it.
it's a title fight.
Shoot, go for it.
What what is, as far as undisputed is concerned? I mean, is that something that you're looking forward to?
Most definitely. Like I said, I want to show y'all I'm the best at this whole division, like as a whole. Like I want to knock every single last name off the list. Like whoever y'all throw at me, he gone too. You get what I'm saying? So I don't care who got the belt. I'm getting the belt. It's as simple as that. So I don't care if it's Barrios, Ryan Garcia, or whoever else. I'm getting that thing.
The Normans are a bad man. Norman Sr. should be in the running for Coach of the Year, Trainer of the Year after Junior KO's Haney. Boxing 101. What do you think about that? I mean, obviously, me and your dad talked about, obviously it's going to be hard to, overlook Bomac is win with Canelo, right? But just knowing that people are putting you guys in candidate type of deal. And does that mean anything for you as far as having your dad as the trainer of the year type of deal? I mean,
Now I think we should definitely win. First of all, trainer of the year and fighter of the year. And the reason why I say that is look at what I've been doing this year. You feel me? I haven't just been winning. I've been having devastating performances back to back to back. You get what I'm saying? So now if and God's will I handle my business come Devin Haney, not just winning the fight, but in devastating fashion. Why shouldn't I get it? Why shouldn't I? You get what I'm saying? So it's like we had three big fights and we took care of all of them in wonderful fashion. You get what I'm saying? So why wouldn't he win coach of the year? Why wouldn't I win fight of the year? Now even with that, with the Crawford fight, that's one fight. That's he only had that one fight. So I got two more above that. You feel me? So it's just like more. I'm gonna say you can show that it's more consistent. I ain't saying
mm,
I ain't saying he not as consistent, but you can show that it's more consistent because it's not just one fight.
I can hear what you're saying on that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you got great performances leading up to that one, so that does
Hmm.
make sense. I mean, listen, Junior, we have over 770 people on the live. If you got most of these people are all your fans here. Any last minute words to tell them? And then obviously my last question will be, do you have any questions for, Devin Haney and Bill Haney?
I ain't got no questions for them. But for all my people out there, I just want to say I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, the lovers and the haters. And shoot, even if you hate me, this is the message I want to send to y'all. Trust yourself, believe in yourself. God made you, so that means God is within you. Tap into that energy. Don't be afraid of it. God got you, man. Just keep that ball rolling and step into every door ever so confidently, because you know who you are. You know what you are able to do. God got you, brother. Go and do y'all thing.
I have one more question. I'm sorry. And thank you for your time as well. Um, you got obviously you had Richardson Hitchens call out. That's a 140 pounder. Do you feel like, eventually you're gonna have that with Shakur Stevenson as well? Now that he said that he's wanted to move up to fight, Conor Ben, do you feel like he might want to, entertain that, especially, him and Haney had something going on. They have a rivalry as well. So yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Because that's also a big fight.
Shoot, I can't predict the future, but we shall see.
What do you think about him as a fighter?
Shoot, no, I think he's great. I mean, we see his line of work. We see what he got going on. Um, so no, he's a great fighter as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, yeah, we'll appreciate your time as well. And you already know, man, to the next time. Stay blessed and good luck with everything.
I appreciate you, brother.
You already
Uh,
know, man.
yeah,
Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's your boy Mills. Double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. Become a member of the channel so you can watch the whole episode and not wait for the edits. I've been trying to do my thing with getting the videos with Senior a lot bigger because I know you guys love Senior as well. And you guys love Junior, I see as well. This is a big lead up. November 22nd. Who do you guys have winning this fight? I mean, I'm gonna tell you something about this. Um, salute to Junior first of all. Like Brian Norman Senior said, and I'll tap in Senior as well because I know he'll probably have some words. But let me tell you something. Weight drained, not 153, 153 weight drain. I don't know, man. That kid is energetic. He's ready to go. Listen, the betting odds are starting to get closer. All right. It's a minus 120 in favor of Norman. Minus 105. The thing might even get closer when time goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody is talking about this fight. I mean, everybody is talking about this fight. I'm dropping David Benavidez content. I'm dropping his dad and David Benavidez. I'm dropping David Benavidez content, but the shit ain't flying the way the shit is flying right here, man. I'm just saying, man, like this co-main event, all these little interviews leading up to it, your boy got a different type of energy. He's backing up everything you're saying.
I told y'all. I mean, people like to think we on different pages. They like to think we ain't on the same playing field. You got Bill texting me talking about I can't film a boy, put him on camera. He don't want to be part of this shit because he hangry or he would. Man, B is chilling. He is like I told you a long time ago. The best thing about B is he listens to what I say and not even so much as what I do. He listens to what I say. He understands what I say. He does his own research on a lot of shit, and that just makes it even better. You feel what I'm saying? I always tell him that if you look at history repeats itself. You can look at the greats. You can look at what the greats did. Like even with the David Goggins thing, I didn't even know what he just said, but he is this kind of guy. He was real big on that. You know who David Goggins is?
No.
David Goggins is a motherfucker who be running all these marathons, running across the world. He be doing all kind of shit, and he big on. He's a motivational speaker, and he big on the shit, the kind of shit that B be talking. He big on stuff like that, right? So B was idolizing him maybe 3 years ago, 3 4 years ago. And now that he said something, but now he just said, so he take from the great, but then he said, but David Goggins got all of these injuries. He got all these problems. So he like, okay, yeah, you're good on this part, but why would you want to take the other part with it? So he's smart enough to take the good from the people to take it from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So again, he's just that kind of kid, man, and it's been a blessing and wonderful. He ain't a bot like oh boy, like the other guy that just want to look at other people and repeat what they say and do what they say. Nah, he take it. It's an evolution, and he makes it his own. He twists it, and he makes it his own beliefs and his own understanding, and that's what he go with, man. So I mean, it's a joy to be. It's a joy to be a part of this. Joy. It's a joy to be the beginning of it. I'm the beginning of it.
I know as far as the personal, he called him a bum. Devin called your son a bum. And do you feel like that's why the energies kind of changed because it was like you did that shit in public, or do you feel like it was the nah?
nah, nah,
Because he's saying
nobody
I'm gonna
say.
go right through. He's telling Devin I'm gonna go right through you.
I think he is. I said that from the beginning. I said when I looked at it, I looked at Devin. I'm telling you from studying Devin Haney and studying the rest of the rest of the fighters had equalizers. They had something to worry about. There is nothing to worry about. Who the fuck worries going into a Devin Haney fight? Go look at Jorge Linares. Was he looking to try to back up, or was he looking to try? No, he just couldn't figure out how to get in. He couldn't figure out how to get to him. Nobody was afraid to go to his ass. They just couldn't figure out how to get his little slippery ass. You feel what I'm saying? Because they couldn't reach him.
Yeah,
Well, we ain't dealing with that. We ain't no little guys that's dealing with one way to come in, one way to come out. Now we can reach out and touch your ass. We know what we looking at. We know what we looking at. And the fact that Bill Haney, this just put it through the roof. Every on the ground, every behind the scenes interview I saw with Bill Haney, even the interview he just said that the clip that he dropped last night with Devin Haney flexing, he proves me right and says you done fucked up and says don't be scared now. I'm like, are you serious? Like that's more the reason for me not to be scared, motherfucker. So what you think you just showed me, even bringing in Charles Conwell, Troy Isley, and Kevin Newman, when he brought them guys in, he said, "Don't get scared now, nigga. We not." My boy, fuck all them up. What we talking about? No, we're not. So you think we should be scared of them? No, we're not. So that tells me that his you talking about levels, that his level of what's good and what's bad. It's like the Richardson Hitchens shit. What he think is good. You heard Bernie come on here and say it wasn't no motherfucking hellified work. These niggas levels of what they big up is so low. That's why we call these motherfuckers soft now. That's why we're like, bro, what do y'all y'all just it's mediocrity. It's mediocrity. Kevin Newman, mediocrity. Lost to three motherfuckers don't nobody know. Ain't nobody heard of. Troy Isley still, I'm like respect to the fighter, but Troy Isley still a contender. If he's even a contender. Has he fought a 10-round fight yet? No. Why the fuck we
Troy.
be scared? Again, there's no disrespect to Troy Isley and nobody else, but I'm just saying he hasn't fought nobody. So
No,
why the fuck would we be scared of him?
right.
Charles Conwell, we already beat him up when he was 19 years old. And this man was like 200. He was 200 plus pounds easy. He didn't even look like the same person. You had to look at his ass to realize it was damn Charles Conwell. He just coming off of a loss, had a big ass paycheck. He eating good. But we supposed to be afraid of that?
Oh, so you thought bringing them in was like a flex type of deal?
No, 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 no. He said when he brought him in, don't get scared now.
Oh,
That
oh, oh,
makes
he
me
did.
feel
Okay,
that makes me feel better.
that makes me
Don't
feel
get
better.
scared now. Look, don't get scared now. So that was the secret weapon? You walking on the mountain in Arizona, Denver, wherever the hell you was at, Colorado. You walking on the mountain with a weight vest on with everybody else, and when you come down, you say if you're seeing this, it's too late. Don't. We're not. We're not afraid. We're not scared. So for him to say these things and even the flex the other day, he proved my point. I said the photo was Photoshop. And I just showed on the whatever else, it was Photoshop. The video proved what I said. The video that he put out where he thought, he told me they're saying it's show Photoshop. They're saying it's Devin, you always look the same. You look skinnier. Your
Mm.
chest was sunk in. You always have abs. You always muscular. Nobody ever said you wasn't in shape. Nobody ever said that. No, he ain't got no muscles. Nobody ever. I mean, bro, all he had was abs. When you go look at the shit that the YouTubers was putting out with all the veins and the striations, and he was filling in, and you got people saying he's filling in the 147 nicely. No, the fuck he not. He's not filling in the 147 nicely. Not according to that video he just put out. But then you say you done fucked up. You look stupid to me. So to a motherfucker like me, it's like you. It's like I got a Lamborghini over here, and you over there on the other side with your motherfucking Honda, your Honda 2000. You feel what I'm saying? With your 400 horsepower, and you like, yeah, nigga, yeah, don't get scared, man. I'm over here like, okay, line them up, nigga, line them up, line them up, motherfucker. We gonna see.
It- this is a great gear up. Now, were you guys able to get into the gym last night? Was it smooth? Was it?
Time is almost 12. We gotta go to the gym in a minute. Yeah. No, we was at the beginning of the gym. It wasn't smooth, same old, but that came quick. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was cool. It was cool though. Everything good. Everything good. I got a lot to say that I'll say later about, and this is not nothing no inside shit, but it's just too longevity about what I got going on. Nah, these people cool people. These people cool people. When I said what I said about somebody gave us some, I meant it. I still got right here what they gave me right here. I showed it to Tay just a minute ago to show him because Tay Jones was my partner, so he was wondering what I was talking about. I just videoed it. I showed him what I was talking about. I don't even want to show it because if the person see it, they might take offense to it. And I was told that I offended some people, and that's what I'm saying now. I ain't mean to offend nobody. It was just for not thinking about us trying to do nothing to us. It was just that from a safety, from a precautionary standpoint, we wasn't gonna eat nothing that we're not used to eating from another place that we're not used to being in. You feel what I'm saying? So I might have misspoke, I might have, overspoke and said some shit that offended some people, but that ain't what it was meant to do. It was just meant to tell you what was going on. That was it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an accusation. It wasn't, yeah, they trying to get us. It wasn't, yeah, they tried to steal some shit out of our passport. There's no shots at Floyd Schofield. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. It ain't no shot at them for that. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It wasn't none of that. It wasn't no conspiracy theory type shit. Now, the GM situation, that's definitely on purpose. That definitely was conspiracy theory type shit or whatever else, but that just is what it is. That's because of the other things that happened behind it. Last night we was in the gym. I ain't even go into all that. But it is what it is, because it don't matter. And that's what I told them in the WhatsApp. What you call it? I'll say this openly because I said it openly. It don't matter what y'all do. I said this in the conversation with the whole group.
You didn't
It
get
don't
in
matter what
again?
you do. No, we got in. But I said in the group, so I say this out loud. It doesn't matter what y'all try to do. You're not going to stop what's coming. So that's if it is or if it's not a misunderstanding. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. So I'm saying this openly because I said it in the WhatsApp. So anybody that hear it know I said it. Any other unders, anybody responsible. I said it in the WhatsApp group checks. I said it don't matter what y'all do. It don't matter what you're trying to do. I don't care if you don't open the gym. We don't care about nothing what you got going on. You're not going to stop what's coming. That's it. You can't stop the air and the opportunity that we got. You can't stop us from having space. You can stop us from using your facilities, but we could train right here in the. Me and B done trained in the hotel rooms. You feel what I'm saying? That's the truth. We have when we couldn't get in the gym, when the gym opened at the hotel and shit like that, we'll get the pads out. We'll do what we got to do. All you need is space and opportunity. We'll train right there where we at.
Yeah. If there's a will, there's a way, right?
There's a will, there's a way. People look, I always, you know what I'm saying? But, you hear B tell you out. Some of the stuff I got to say, that's my boy, though. I be hearing them, and some of the stuff he be saying, I don't even be knowing he be hearing or knowing. It should be like, damn, dude, it's crazy. He was saying what he said. That motherfucker sound just like me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit I say to him, and one of the things I always say to him is people look for excuses for why they can't do something instead of reasons why they can't. You feel me? And that's what
Mm.
we on. We don't look for excuses why we can't do something. We don't look for excuses why we can't get something done. We look for a reason why we can get it done. We ain't. It ain't. It's an optimistic. outlook over here that's never pessimistic. You feel what I'm saying? And if it becomes pessimistic, we're gonna quickly change it. We're gonna check each other, and we're gonna get it right. Fuck you talking about? We can do this. What you talking about? We can do that. You feel what I'm saying? He's a grown man now, so I let him. He do his own thing, and we come to a solid conclusion or whatever where we feel is best, and that's what it is.
I love it. I love it. Lane 84, thank you for the two-piece. Yo, Papa Norman, your son finna end Little Debbie's career.
I told Bill, man, I heard some shit today. I was gonna tell you this later. So it's some people that really don't like. I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I had no reason to think that. I talked to some people today that know Devin, that worked with Devin before. These are people that ain't got nothing to do. These are people from the UK. Said, please end him. This is yes. Please end him. It's like this. He is such a prick. That's how they talk. He's such a prick. He's so disrespectful. He doesn't respect anybody's time. He thinks he's bigger than what he is. I mean, this from the UK. Today, we did media day today. You know what I'm saying? We had to do the interviews and everything else. And that's what they was telling me. Like, bro, please. They was like, they was like, I don't dislike nobody. I dislike that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I dislike that motherfucker. Like when they come through, they really believe that there's something that they are not. They really believe they're bigger than the whole system. They're not good people. They don't, like I said, they don't respect people's time. So I'm like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. We got you. You feel what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
said, they fake ass Muslims. You have never heard me talk about their religion. You ain't never heard me talk about, or and I said, you know what? For you saying they fake ass Muslim, that goes right into what they doing. I'm telling you what was told to me today by somebody else from the UK. They said they didn't say they fake ass, but they didn't use that language. They said they use their religion selectively. They said they use their religion selectively. They're not real Muslim. They're like with the things she said openly with the things that they do. It goes directly against religion, and they are selectively and you know what I'm saying conveniently Muslim when they need to be Muslim. You feel what I'm saying? And they was like the way they move and the way they operate. That's not the Muslim way. That's not the way of the Quran. And this is coming from a person. I don't practice. You know. You know what I'm saying? I don't practice that religion, so I don't know it. But I'm telling you what came to me today from Media Day. I'm minding my business. I didn't ask nobody nothing because I don't care about Devin Hank. You feel what I'm saying? They was like, he was not a real guy. They're like, everything he doing, he goes against everything. So I'm like, we got it. He's a faker. That's what it is. His daddy just came out. You know what I mean? His daddy put that shit into him. His daddy a faker, coming out stealing 1990 rap songs as if I wasn't born in 1990. You know what I'm saying? like I ain't from the South. And then you gonna say Oakland niggas when it came from a Houston nigga. You ain't even gonna get a Houston nigga props for even coming up with the line. Ghetto boys. You feel what I'm saying? Like what we talking about. Ghetto boys, Scarface, Willie D. Get these boys their credit. You feel what I'm saying? The first motherfucker on the block with the cheese, and we the last motherfuckers to leave. Swagger, check. Go check the song. The first motherfuckers on the block for the cheese, and we the last motherfuckers to leave. Houston. Real down south shit. He ain't even down south. So you gonna take some down south shit and put it in Oakland? Shout out to Oakland, but nigga, you's a faker, bro. And then you don't even fucking live in Oakland, nigga. You in Nevada, you in New York, nigga. You living everywhere. Devin Haney live in Florida, but you repping Oakland for street cred. Your old ass here trying to get street cred. Bill Haney, I cooked your motherfucking ass on this media the whole run. That's why you been staying the fuck away from me. I will continue to cook you because facts is everything. You understand what I'm saying? My son cooked your son in this media thing because your son is a faker like you. You feel what I'm saying? Real gonna always top over that fake shit.
Mm, mm,
Now,
mm, mm.
do we see how energetic Brian Norman Jr. was at 153 pounds?
Yes.
So the people saying that he
153.
looks skinny, the people saying he looks skinny, he got on a big ass shirt. That's first of all, that's cool. That's no problem with that. But are we worried about him losing weight? You talking about the man who's going to come down 15 pounds from his normal walk around weight. So if you're coming down 15 pounds and you're already thin and so Devin say small and you're already not that big of a guy, you don't have much to lose. So it's all water weight. Don't you think that's going to make you look a little smaller? It's going to make you look a little weight drained. It's going to make you get where I'm coming from? You're going to be different, but it's all about what you look like on fight night, right? That's what it's about. See, these people are looking for reasons where B going to have a problem. We're not talking about Devin being weight drained. We don't want Devin weight drain. Why the fuck would we want him weight drain? So we can say we beat a weight drain Devin? You want to say you beat a weight drain Brian Norman Jr.? That makes you feel good? That don't make us feel good. We want to beat a world class, youngest undisputed champion and and fighting at his normal natural weight class, bigger than life, Devin Haney. That's who the fuck we want to fight. That's who we want to beat. We don't want to beat a PTSD motherfucker. We want to beat the baddest motherfucker. See, that's them looking for that shit. That's what fakers do. Fakers look for them fake ass advantages. They look for the size advantages. They look for the mental advantages. They try to get in their head and try to play the games. Brian Norman Jr. or Senior can't be broken. Especially by I know fake niggas. We've been through too much to be broken by fake ass niggas. You feel me?
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 680 people on the live. Only 327 likes. So let's get these likes up. Let's get it to 1,000 likes, okay? Steven, thank you for the two-piece. Keep crying, senior. Your 15 minutes is up by Saturday.
Hey, well, they've been saying my 15 minutes was up the next fight after the Santillan fight. So I don't know if y'all know that or not, but they've been said that. That line is kind of played out now. So I don't know where you been, but they was literally saying my son's win over Santillan was luck. That wasn't the real him. Santillan had off there, whatever the fuck they were saying about it. The next fight, his 15 minutes will be up. That was been said a year ago. Here it is, over a year later. I'm here. Apparently, my 15 minutes is not up. Over a year ago, we were in a place at 24 years old that you can't think of nobody else was at besides maybe Devin Haney at 20 within recent years at 24 years old. Third title defense, not even the Devin Haney. In 1 year. In the first year of having the title, this is the third title defense. Not even the Devin Haney did that. Can we admit that? Or that don't go with what y'all want to say? My 15 minutes, it's been a long ass 15 minutes.
Alan Day, thank you for the two-piece. Talk your shit, senior. STL to ATL. We up.
What's up? What's up?
You
But
feeling
yeah,
that
man. Now
ATL love?
we gotta yeah, we gotta go to the gym about an hour and a half, whatever. I gotta take a shower and all the other shit or whatever. But like I said, man, bottom line, y'all heard from Junior himself. He was very energetic. If you know anything about being hangry, if you know anything about being weight drained, if you know anything about not feeling good, he wouldn't want to talk right now. He wouldn't even want to do an interview right now. He would be wanting to stay to his fucking self. He would be wanting to stay in the room. For Bill Haney, if he was worried about why he was worried about me having the camera in his face because of what he told Mill City. He don't like none of this bullshit. He don't like none of the outside theatrics. He ain't worried about what y'all saying. He don't like me coming up to him, putting the camera in his face. That's why he was looking at me like that. Like, what? And, I'm still his daddy, but at the same time, he a grown man, and I'm sitting here playing Bill Haney games with him. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't got he ain't the boss of me. So then, like, I just gotta do what he say, but it's at the same time I still gotta respect him as a man. You feel what I'm saying? You unlike you respect your little bit ass son. You feel me? But that is what it is. Well, you scared of your son. Well, that's clear to everybody. You be, oh damn, don't mess up their money. Hey, somebody get there. So that's the one thing I noticed in the on the ground with Devin Haney. He always got somebody doing something for him. So at under 30 years old, you got people doing everything for you. You got a bunch of men doing everything for you, right? You think that's healthy to raise a man, Bill Haney? You think it's healthy for you to raise a man that under 30 years old having everybody doing everything for him? You creating a pussy. That's what you're doing. You creating a absolute pussy. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's I mean, the pussy that does not know what hard work is. He know what hard work in the gym is, and that's it. Hard work starts outside the gym and transition over into regular everyday life. You hear B talking about regular, it's bigger than boxing. It ain't just boxing. We just use boxing as the platform. It's bigger than that. I help people all day, every day. You feel me? And it ain't about boxing. It's about a mindset. It's about here. It's about what's right here. And we show them that we able and we show them that it's possible. That's it.
Back up, thank you for the $5. I knew Bill was a-hole after he said what he said about your mom. Waiting on B to lay Dev down.
We got you. We got you. I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot what he said about my mama. And like I said, I told y'all, in all of my 40, yeah, I was 46. And all of my 46 years of living, nobody ever called my mama a bitch. And he happened to come call my mama a bitch 2 weeks before she died. I ain't forgot that. I'm gonna make him pay for that.
Jeffrey, thank you for the 5 piece. We stepping over Haney in a few more days.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
For sure. We whooped him. We whooped him in the media. We whooped him in everywhere we can. We're gonna go on and take him out come Saturday night. We're
You
gonna
don't
we gonna
think he
go on and
gonna
finish.
pop out? You don't think you don't think that the whole media team is gonna pop out all in the same time around? I don't know, after press conference or during the press conference. You think that media will step up? I mean, they were been quite quiet. The whole team.
What you talking about?
Bill Haney. As far as when it comes to the media aspect of it.
Well, they just did media day today, so y'all should see a lot of interviews come out from him today.
Okay,
So
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Even on the video, I seen them on I think it was Bill Haney's story when he was wishing happy birthday. They was at the media day thing right there. So I mean, you required to do media interviews. So yeah, he gonna do that anyway.
Crazy how Devin and your sons like birthdays are like less than a week apart, huh?
They was meant to meet. It was
It
meant to
was
meet. I was talking to Jolene earlier today. It was literally meant to meet because when we was in the gym with when we had no beef with him and we was watching him spar Ruben Villa and everything else. That was a learning lesson. That was a teaching lesson. I'm teaching B, but it wasn't about Devin Haney. It was about the top fighters. He had just got signed with Top Rank. I was like, okay, this is the top. Let's see what the top look like. Let's see what the top work. So we watching it. And I swear to God, me and B was over there like B. What B said to me, that's it. That's it. I said, that's the top. This is the best of the best. This is the top. This is the only place you need to be. Mind you, he had already been in the ring with Crawford. He had already been in the ring with Tank. He had already been in the ring with these Conwell. He had already been in the ring with these people. So he had already done what he had to do with these people. So now we're looking at this, and it's a lot less than we've been in the ring with. So B was like, this it? I said, this it. This is the top. This is all you got to overcome. This is all you got to conquer. This is the top. This is how they do. He in there with Ruben Villa, 126 pounds. You go look. Ruben Villa, him and Ruben Villa fought on the same day. I think Ruben Villa fought 126 that day. Why is this big ass motherfucker in there with Liberty ass Ruben Villa
mm,
and actually working? How? How is that happening? You feel what I'm saying? So we looking like, bro, it was crazy. He getting down on his legs and he working and punching like it's real work. Man, that's the kind of shit be going there and push them little guys around and knock them around. If anything, like we ain't even finna get in there with that kind of stuff. So that's what we saw. You can even take from last year. They took an impromptu picture of B training. He was jump roping in front of a big screen, a big TV, watching Devin Haney, I think, fight Lomachenko. And people made a big deal about it, like, is he eyeing Devin Haney or whatever, whatever. That was just by chance. Everything lined up the way it is for a reason. 32 and 0. Same thing Giovanni Santillan is. Everything is lined up for this for a reason. I don't see no different. Everything like they gained it, we take it. Giovanni gained it, we took it. Devin Haney gained it, we gonna take it.
I
The
love it.
real Debo. What the real Debo do. We ain't gonna be in Debo, because Debo got hit with a brick. We do what Debo do, we gonna take it. You got it, we gonna come take it. We gonna come. Hey, Jen Sasaki gained all that thing, had all them people there, whatever else in his merchandise. He gained it. We went to Japan and took it. That's what we doing. We taking it. You gain it, we coming to get it.
It's fucking
Hold that for us. Let's come get that. Let me get it up off you real quick.
it's fucking fight week, ladies and gentlemen. That's right,
Fight week,
man.
man. We ain't hiding. Look. Bill told me I'm hiding. He told me he texted me and said I'm hiding my son like never before. You just saw I said, damn, Bill, was my son just on my story today?
Yeah,
I
doing
said, go to my
media.
story right now. Is he on that today?
He was doing
Huh?
media.
Yeah, right. No, no, no. This was we was in the parking deck. This was like yesterday, the other day.
Oh, okay. After you guys came out of like Wendy's or some shit like that.
No, before all of that. That's what I'm telling you. He was like, no, B was working out. He said, you hiding your son like never before.
Oh,
Well,
when
how
he
the
was
fuck am
jump
I?
roping. Okay, okay.
Yes. I'm like, how the fuck am I hiding him? I'm like, is he not on my story? What are you talking about? What the fuck? That's why I said, nigga, high. I said, nigga, are you high? What are you what? It's like they looking for, they need something. They need something. You feel what I'm saying? They need something to go on. Like, I don't know what you need, bad weight cut. You need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need to say, man, Devin Haney scared. We don't need that. We don't want Devin Haney scared. We don't need that. They need something. They need to see something. They need something to be wrong. They need me to be weight drained. They need him to be worried. They need him to shy away under the lights. They need him to be levels below. They need that. We don't need that. We don't
You
need
don't.
that. We don't want that. We
You,
don't
you,
need it or want
you talking about the advantages? Bag
it. Yeah,
ups. Thank you for the $2. Nervous energy from Bill. What you think?
being that way. Being that way, but it don't matter. I told Bill the other day, bro, it don't matter. We got a date now. What are you
The
talking
Texans
about?
are
Why
still
you
going left and right. You guys are still
no,
going.
we cool. No, it's over with now. We ain't got nothing to talk about. That's what I told him. I like, bro, what you talking about? Let me look. I tell you what. I said, believe what you want to believe. Whatever makes you sleep at night. We got a date November 22nd. You can believe my son weight drain. You can believe it is. You can believe it that. When it's clear that he walking around, we doing tourist tours and shit, walking through neighborhoods and shit. We walk. You feel what I'm saying? We everywhere walking. You feel what I'm saying? We walking like a mile or so, and then we walking back. We walking. That's not the kind of motherfucker who weight drain. That's not the kind of motherfucker who worried about weight. We're not worried about weight. We had to make him eat, like he just said, he 153 today. I don't want him 153 right now. So tonight we're gonna make sure he eat. We're gonna make sure he eat and put some more liquid back in there, whatever else, and get back up because he's gonna lose. Shit, if he 153 now, he
You
said
want
he
him with
just
more
ate.
weight?
Yeah, I want him to go up.
You
I
want
want
him
him to
with
go
more
up.
water? He don't look.
Yes,
He
more
don't look
water.
drained though. He don't.
No, he's not drained. It's just he's smaller. He's thinner. He leaves 10 pounds down. You feel me? So if you already slim and you look 10, he ain't drained though. He ain't sucked in. His energy ain't low. He ain't on that motherfucker talking all of him like he don't want to be bothered. He was in here giving you everything you wanted. And he wasn't slowing down. We ain't on that. That's why I said people talking about people cutting weight a week before. Nah, you don't have to do that. That's some handy pack shit. We don't do that. We don't have to cut weight fucking wait a week before. Who the fuck does that? We don't know what that is. Never knew what that it was. I never knew what that was as a fighter myself. I was
Yeah.
always 13 pounds, 14 pounds above right there in my weight class. Always. Or less. Less. I will be 172 sometime and fight 175. Go check my record.
Yeah.
Weigh in at 172 and I'm fighting 175. Go check my
He,
record.
he definitely got a welterweight frame. You know, he's not as big as you. You know, he's shorter than
Oh yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm big. I'm big. I'm big. I'm big. When we look in the mirror and when I see the videos, like I don't even be knowing how big I am sometimes because I ain't that tall. But yeah, I'm big.
You see, you see his imitation of you, of your laugh. Yeah, but he
Hey,
admitted though. He's like, I'm a split image of him.
it's coming. It's okay. It's coming. They know what it is. Hey, that's that confident laugh, man. I'm confident. I ain't ashamed of shit. I don't care about shit. Don't nobody tell me shit. I be having people here trying to make me down on myself. It be the funniest shit in the world. Like, how the fuck are you gonna text me about me? How you gonna text me about what I'm doing the way I'm at it? You ain't no goddamn well. Motherfuckers texting me last night saying your broke ass went to Saudi and got Wendy's. Well, bitch, I'm the one that's in Saudi. Where you at? You feel what I'm saying?
They must have
I'm
seen.
the
They
one.
must have seen our video with that shopping spree.
No, I didn't post that. I ain't tell them about the video. You tell them about it then, because I don't post no shit like that. You tell them about the video that I sent you. What you saw?
Nah, we did a live. We did a live. It just
No,
hasn't came
no,
out
no.
yet.
I sent you a video with the bags. I sent it to you. What did I send you? You explain to the people what I sent you.
The bags. I don't remember you sending me the
When I
bag.
was walking with the bags, my boy was recording me from the back, from behind. I
Oh,
sent it
yeah,
to
like
you.
three Nike bags, right?
Yeah, it was like
Coming out of
it
the
was
Nike
eight of them.
store.
It was eight of them motherfuckers. Yes, it
Yeah,
was eight of them bitches.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Oh, so everybody was holding your shit too.
yes.
That's what $4,000 worth of Nike merchandise gets you.
And then I went back the next day and spent like 2, 3 more. Like it was. I mean, that ain't shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that ain't nothing though. That ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to think about. Whatever, whatever. See, them niggas will go spend $4,000 on a pair of pants. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't my thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying we're talking about Wendy's. We're talking about going somewhere eating Wendy's. We're talking about me going somewhere eating what I want to eat, what I like to eat, motherfucker. That's what we talking about.
Yeah, and they
Now,
had
hey,
the beef
so now,
bacon.
hey, look, so now I'm broke because of what I like to eat. Damn, you like Wendy's? You broke.
Soccer love. Thank you for the two-piece. Norman operating like a real man. Respect.
Man, we ain't on that soft ass shit. We ain't going to get. Hey, this girl, Chastity T. Y'all go follow Chastity T. Chastity T on YouTube, right? She did the video. She picked Deb to win. That's fine. I ain't got no beef with none of that shit. I ain't got no beef with none of y'all opinions. But she was like, but I was looking at something. She was like, I was looking at the hands doing the weight face off. Even if y'all know I did some shit about Devin hands before, so he got female hands. She was like, Devin hands look like they been sponsored by. She like they getting sponsored like they like he ready to go do a model photo shoot with his hands, right? She was like, Brian Norman hands look like they got their own fight card lined up, like he been punching on the concrete and shit. You feel me? We ain't into that, man. I didn't teach my son. Understandable, and I'm understanding this at an old age, so I admit when I'm wrong about certain things. I was the one that was vehemently, how the fuck you that were against like men getting manicures and pedicures and shit like that. But as I got older, I understand. You feel what I'm saying? As I got older, I understand certain things and taking care of yourself, whatever. But that's not gonna be the first thing I teach my son. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, bro, the way taking care of yourself is getting manicures and pedicures. You just heard my son talk about taking care of himself. Taking care of yourself is health wise and doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just taking yourself from the inside out. But I'm not worried about how I look. I'm not worried about getting no fucking gel polish on my damn. I ain't never had a pedicure, a manicure in my motherfucking life outside of a female that fuck with me doing it. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? But like I said, I got a little older and I started to see a little thing. I figured, well, I understand where people be coming from. So, I ain't gonna say I'm just all against that kind of shit. But I damn sure ain't teaching my son to get no fucking mani petty. Me and my son ain't going to
Yeah,
get no
yeah.
mani petty together. You heard me?
Yeah, yeah. You guys don't
Yeah,
do it together.
me and my son ain't going to get no mani petties together. That's
No,
bottom line. Period. We
no.
aren't. We not. And we never are. No, we're not going to get no mani petties together. We've never have going to get no mani petties. I've never took him to get a manicure or a pedicure. I never taught him to get a manicure or pedicure. I'm pretty sure he's never had a manicure or pedicure. But if that's what he want to do with his life, I ain't got no beef with it. I would have cussed his ass out before, but now I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I do understand the importance of taking care of yourself, you know what I'm saying, earlier, whatever else. But so
Yeah.
I ain't like against it. But like before, yeah, I would have cussed his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean you getting a mani petty, nigga?
Oh, that's funny as hell, man.
Right.
Well, senior, I'm gonna let you go. I know you gotta go to the gym soon, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm finna be out, man. I gotta go take a shower, get my shit together. I'm gonna go to the gym in 1 hour.
You already know. Yeah, I had Kevin Johnson on the live for a second because I wanted to ask him about comparing the two sparrings, but we'll get him on there. He was in the
What do you say?
TM.
What do you say?
No, he was on while you were talking, but
Oh, okay,
you
okay.
would you was going in a ramp, so I just was like, he's like, oh, he was in the TMT. You could tell that he was just getting there. You know what I mean, in the gym. So
I got you. I
I'm gonna
got
get
you.
him on and stuff like that, and we'll definitely
That's
chop it
all
up.
good. That's all good. All
Yep.
right, dog. I'm gonna let y'all, man. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see it with your own eyes. You ain't got to worry about where Brian Norman Jr. at. You just seen Brian Norman Jr. for a fucking hour or however long y'all was on here. You just seen Brian Norman Jr. for a long time. You just seen Brian Norman Jr. at 150 pounds, which is literally 6 pounds away from the weight limit that he got to be on Saturday. You lose 6 pounds in one workout. Six. He lose 7 pounds in one workout. We finna go put some more liquid back on. We're gonna swell him back up. Then we're gonna bring him back down. That's what real motherfuckers who know how to do real weight cuts do. You understand?
Yeah, you
Bill
were
Haynes
seeing
got
people in
all
the
of them.
comments.
Huh?
You were
I ain't
seeing
I ain't
people
about
in. No, I was thinking, were you seeing people in the comments talking about him overworking himself? Did you
you
hear
heard,
that
you heard,
question?
you heard, and that was even when dumbass Greg said that shit a long time ago about overtrain and they worry about him being overtrained. I was like, y'all talking about him being overtrained over a month away from the fight. So when you're overtrained, what the fuck do? You just stop. You just stop. You feel what I'm saying? But again, though, man, y'all go follow my girl Chastity T, man, or whatever else. I'ma holler at y'all later on, man. Y'all see
You
what it
already
is.
know. Stay
All
blessed,
right,
senior. You already
yeah,
know. Till the next time. Smash a
okay.
like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Yo, check out my latest interview with David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, his pops, and also I just did one with Andy Cruz, former gold medalist. The one that beat Keyshawn Davis 4 times. We talked a lot about him, with his upcoming fight with Raymond Mortatai for the IBF title. They'll be fighting January 24th. So check out what he got to say. He said also after he's done and he gets that title, he wants Shakur Stevenson. That's right. That's what he told me. He wants Shakur Stevenson. He says the people want that fight. And yeah, I mean, you let me know what y'all think, about that fight. If he does say that, he still got to get over Teofimo Lopez. That's definitely a good fight as well. So you can't count him out with that. But let me know what y'all think about that matchup, the interview itself. We'll be back with another interview with some more people. And like I said, we'll be back and I'll be getting into everybody's comments shortly. Appreciate you and God bless. And on to the next.